Good afternoon, everyone. This is Matt over at Milestone Capital Growth Portfolio. Today is Monday, June 16th, and I hope everybody had a great weekend and happy Father's Day to everybody. I hope they enjoyed it and everybody was able to eat the steaks, enjoy the burgers, and drink a lot of beer. But we're now back to work. All right, let's take a look at what we have here at the Dow. The Dow is up and down and up and down today, closed up. So that's a good sign. Here's our resistance to the upside. That was our uptrend line, which was pierced, and we rocketed up. And I remember I called this top over here, and if we came back down, we probably hit the 50-day moving average, and they would either protect it or we would drop. I'm sorry, the middle Bollinger Band. Either they would protect it or drop down to the 50-day moving average. And so far, they're protecting it. But one thing you want to take notice of: not huge volume. Okay, it's just not. It's just volume. I think there's a lot of worry about what's going on. Some people are protecting. I think we're pretty much just in a consolidation mode, and until we decide which way we're going to go. And I think that decision will be made for us on Wednesday with the FOMC meeting. All right, so that's the SPY. That's the Dow, and we're going to take a look at the SPY next. So here's your trend line. Keep an eye on that. And we'll look at the SPY. SPY was pretty much green all day long. It's doing the same thing as the Dow, except for it's had a little more volume into it, and it was moving very well. Here didn't even come down in the 50-day moving average. It really wants this upper trend line here, and that's 198 somewhere in that area, and it could go higher. Who knows? But we'll have to see. We also have something down here we got to keep an eye on, our gap. So FOMC meeting. If things go bad, plan on this gap getting filled at 190. Okay. If things are good, plan on us hitting this here on Wednesday. So, and I think until Wednesday, we are going to do absolutely nothing. I think we're going to stay right here. There's no need to go anywhere else. There's no big news. There's no events. There's nothing going on that will affect that. So notice your relative strength index is coming down a little bit. Your money chalk and flow is pretty flat. I'm just chilling right here. So, all right. So that's the take a look at look at SPY. So FEYE for our members. They're down here at the 50-day moving average, and it's slowly coming up. Now, for everybody else that's out there, we do have a long-term target on this up here at 90. Okay, only for the gap fill only. We were in a downtrend, and now we are not. Okay, we're in an uptrend now, so everything is going to start reversing. The key area to break was this right here, and it did. And now we're at the 50-day moving average, as you can see here, and we are through the 50-day moving average. Okay, it even closed above it. So the relative strength index is pretty casual, nothing spectacular. You can look at the monthly relative strength index. You can see that it's down but not out. Nope, it's not showing up. Why aren't you showing up? All right, it's not showing up, but it's right around 40, I believe, somewhere in that area. So keep an eye on this one. This could be very lucrative for you folks. It's looking really, really good here, and we can start getting some nice candles to push this up. But you're definitely in an uptrend now, and we should be okay. So Pcln, we've had some massive trades on this one, and I know I've been putting these out there for the free folks also. We rode this down to this gap fill area right here, and then I said let's get some calls here, and our target's going to be 1228. Actually, it's going to be 1226. So you could just take it any way you want. 1225 will be fine for an upside. That'll be the resistance. If it breaks through, then we're going back up to the top again. But this is really trading beautifully and making some super money right now. The swings are just amazing on these 1 week, 2 week swings. So keep an eye on this one. It is in a downtrend, and what I want you to do is keep a target right here for an upside on this next one, because it's in this downtrend pattern right now. Okay, so we have two sets of candles to work off of. So we're in this basic trade zone right now, and it's going to come into a pinch and then make a huge decision. All right, so it's going to run off of this. This is basically what we have right here right now. Okay, so if this holds as a bounce, then we could come up and hit the upper trend line. Okay, we just have to get through this 1225 first, hit the upper trend line, come back down again, and vice versa. Keep going all the way through this. Okay, it's not broken, but it's just right now it's in a downtrend pattern on the daily. Okay, so we're looking for this next move to come up and hit this trend line. Typically that's what it does, but we want to see the 1225 break first, and then hit the upper trend line and then pull back down again. So that's the next key move for this one. Relative strength index on the daily is down at 36. Plenty of room for this thing to get shot up here to the top, and I do expect it to. Okay, so let's look at this first. That'll pay for your membership. These last two will pay for your membership with us, because you will be a member very shortly. Why? Because we do it right and we make a lot of money for everybody. Okay, we're on these patterns like there's no tomorrow. All right, Twitter. Stage 1 is complete, as we've been saying. Okay, we did close this gap. It was a massive call from down here. Everybody made huge money on options. Huge money on options. What happens next? We're not sure. But it's going to need a little bit of a break. Relative strength index is at 78. I would expect the lowest it's going to come down is to the 50-day moving average, which would be 33. Then you lock and load for the next move to the upside. Lock and load for the next move to the upside. Congratulations to our IPO portfolio and our members on Blue. Blue did sell off most of the morning, but it was up 85% pre-market. It still closed up 32% on the day. Let it consolidate. We're going to have a little bit of support right here. In this area, going to use these candles here, and actually we'll pull this out to a monthly. We can see it a little bit better because it is an IPO, and you can see here how wonderful this is. They take off and then they consolidate for a little bit, and then after the consolidation level is broken, then it shoots up to the upside. So what you're looking for is this box break 25, shoots up to 34, hit 42 today. You're going to find the support now probably right around this area, 31.62. We use this area as some support before the next level goes to the upside. All right, if you're not a member, become a member. You know, we have 55 people, 60 people in chat. The training videos are getting cranked out now. I mean, there's just some amazing stuff going on. The team is getting bigger, and we're here to make a lot of money. So we will see you tomorrow. Hit the register button or join now button, whatever's on this video. Get in there, or whatever's on the newsletter. Get in there, join us. You'll be glad you did. All right, everyone, have yourself a great night. Good luck trading tomorrow. This is Matt. Have a great